20 states suing the Biden administration over its migrant parole program. Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall joining that lawsuit, and he is with us now. Explain the lawsuit and obviously what the goal is, General.
But in this continued effort by Republican AGs to push back on the insanity of the Biden immigration policy. This began with Operation Talon, which was dismantled by this administration that would have removed those illegal aliens who come into this country, have committed crimes against kids, from being immediately deported. We've had to push back and keep the Remain in Mexico program in place, which the Trump administration used so effectively to secure our borders. You've seen the recent victory with Title 42. And now it's another effort by the Biden administration to completely open our borders and do it inconsistent with the authorization that Congress had previously given DHS.
So is your point that they're just breaking federal law right now by this policy?
Oh, absolutely. And what we saw is that Congress granted a very limited parole program that said on a case-by-case basis, we would allow certain individuals into this country that otherwise don't fit the exceptions that are allowed for the visa program. Congress saw that this program was abused back in the 90s and placed very specific criteria that could be used by the administration allowing people to enter. And what we saw with the memo that came out in December is for 4 specific countries with 360,000 people, they were going to allow individuals to enter that was completely inconsistent with the policy that Congress intended. This administration is trying to use every tool that they can to avoid the law itself, but instead to allow for individuals to come into this country when Congress never intended it.
Well, Attorney General, parole simply means that we're going to legalize you and let you into the country. And this is through the executive branch, which to your lawsuit is unconstitutional. How quickly will a court rule on this and potentially stop it?
Well, we think very quickly, just as they've done previously with Remain in Mexico, just as we were able to do with Title 42. Part of the relief requested by me and my colleagues is to immediately enjoin this program from moving forward, because the reality is, with 360,000 people now believing they have the ability to get into this country, this administration is going to do everything they can to expedite that process to avoid a court order ultimately stopping it.
You know, Attorney General, I don't think that the Congress is ever going to stop this. Obviously, it's a split Congress right now. The only way we're going to get some movement here to bring sanity back to the border is going to be through the courts. We appreciate you and your fellow colleagues out there pushing this issue and bringing it to the courts and hopefully getting the right result. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.